integrated leadership module was designed to support queer Muslims as they go through this journey of reconciliation between sexual orientation, gender identity, and Islam. And so what I created was 6 modules of the ILM training, the integrated leadership module. So ILM-1, 2, and 3 are more for the queer Muslim, to help them to reconcile Islam with their sexual orientation and gender identity. And then ILM-4, 5, and 6 are more for the queer Muslim activists and for religious leaders to help them to become social change agents within their own context.
I didn't come in with any expectations because, I just came here to learn and to improve myself. I've always been an advocate for this type of causes. It opens up your mind and it's things that you didn't really know before.
This course is more about me, connecting to the nature, what the halakas are all about. I have evolved a lot. I know in the beginning I was very troublesome. But it is nice to feel accepted. It is nice to be able to communicate with people, no matter what level you are.
There were some queer Muslims who came back after having done the training with me many years back, only to experience this new ILM training that for many have discovered that it's different. It was lighter, but yet it was more impactful.
The ILM I did many years ago, and now it's totally different. For me, the results are a bit more changing, and as I said now, it's a bit more current. I was actually very excited about the fact that the intention of the ILM is to break the cycle.
So dit nou soos oudjie en meisie. Oudjie en meisie. Wie is die meisie?
You cannot go through the ILM training without tears or without emotions, because the training is structured in such a way that it brings out the very things that we avoid wanting to talk about. But yet it has to be addressed because that's where the growth lies, right? So, and my style of training is also, very, very cognitive, very to the point. So many of the trainees have this love-hate relationship with me because, I go there where it's uncomfortable.
Coming from a local community like Bonteheuwel, you get marginalized every day in your own community, not only in your household but in your community as well. I came here to receive the unexpected. One of the main things that the facilitator as well as Imam Hussein said, once you change your mind, the universe will then respond to you in a positive way.
I think the one discussion that I had about the lesson last week was the law of attraction. And I've got both the books on The Secret, and I did question, I did say, well, this was also actually in the Quran.
The knowledge that I have now, I have a vision, and the vision is to open a safe space in Bonteheuwel, and I personally would like to take this information and implement it on their lives. Remember, you're not the problem. The people out there are the problem, and I would recommend this program to anyone.
It's important for me to have my family experience my work, and I still have family who are very judgmental, not accepting of my work, and seeing my own children supporting my work is very heartwarming. So, I think it was challenging for my daughter to be in this training and to have to switch off in the training from me being a father, and an imam. And but I think she managed it very well, and in fact, our relationship has strengthened as a result of her participation in the ILM training. So I'm really grateful for that. I'm really grateful for the participants having allowed my daughter to be part of the training.
I don't think I had any conceptions about what it would have been like, although I was very much surprised at the work that my father does. Like I said, I've said in one of the classes now, it's something that I've always seen. I've seen Daddy work, I've seen him doing this and that, but I've never really known what it is that he does. And to see how it impacted so many different people and how it impacted me was very overwhelming.
He must first give me a chance to get my breath. I'd gone through a difficult surgery 2 years ago, but if I didn't do the previous IP program, I don't think I would have made it. I think it was the one thing that kept me going through those very difficult times. I'm much calmer. The fact is that I'm much more receptive, because before there was a lot of inner fight. To a large degree, I think it brought me closer to Allah Ta'ala.
Reconciling sexual orientation and gender identity within Islam is a serious business, and it can evoke a lot of emotions for participants. So I've designed this program in such a way that it's creative and it's fun, but at the same time it's challenging and impactful for the participants.
I was actually hoping to learn this, to find out more, to see where this actually takes me, because I can see now that it's a positive way for me forward. I just hope that it takes away all this negativity in my mind.
I was waiting for that question.
I was actually waiting for
you. You can help each other.
What was the question again? For me?
I have many participants who have stopped practicing Islam over the years, who was angry with Allah, saying things like, why did Allah make me gay, and why is this such an unbearable test for me, And then you see, as they go through the ILM training, how that change starts, settling in towards the end of the program. And often people ask me, what do you get out of this training? And I say it's just that, that knowing that you were instrumental in somebody's, cementing of that relationship with Allah. And I think that's what's recharging my batteries every time to do more and more trainings.
For me, being a Muslim revert, because there's so much traditionalist that I've been exposed to, I wanted to find that balance. And although I had a love for Islam from a very young age, I was also a queer from a very young age. My expectation was spiritual enrichment. Also to get that balance in terms of being a queer Muslim. When I am done with this course, I want to strike the balance of whatever happens, happens, and I don't need to go on the offensive mode for the way I live my life.
Hulle gee permission vir mekaar.
So hulle sê ryk my, dis hy wat hulle nou sê.
Nee, hulle sê ryk my, hulle sê so ryk ek is hy. Sê dit hy, sy gaan nou nie van my advantage vat mos nou nie.
Allah is a God of love, and all of what we are going through is natural.